Damian, 2 tries in 2 weeks. It's getting a bit of a knack now, isn't it?
Yeah, it seems to be going the right way. I'd rather score 2 in 2 weeks than not get any at all. So yeah, it's going okay.
Sum up the mood in the changing room now. That's a big result for the club tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you can probably imagine how all the guys are feeling. Everyone's on a bit of a high at the moment, especially when we played last week. Obviously, we kind of knew that we had to back it up this week, and if you're going to try and back it up against someone who's better than the reigning champions at home, so yeah, you can imagine the boys are all pretty happy, and everyone's pretty pleased with where we're going at the moment.
The big message out the last few weeks was not you weren't beating yourselves up. Results weren't necessarily coming the right way, but that Welsh win last weekend was massive and put you back on track again.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, we needed to get back on on the horse, as it were, after some kind of mediocre performances. I think everyone in the camp knew that we weren't really fulfilling our potential and playing to our potential. So I think it was a case of last week was one step in the right direction. Obviously, this week was another step to kind of carry that on, really.
What's it say about the character of the boys? That's the league the double over the league champions now.
I've always thought that the character of the boys in this club is second to none, to be honest. I mean, you don't get a bunch of boys like this very often, to be honest, and that is one of the things that will never kind of be absent from the change room, to be honest. So I think it just reinforces that character rather than proves it, to be honest.
And for you playing some game times, you had to wait your turn, but now you're in there and you're making the most of it.
Oh, I'm loving it. It's just this is what I came to the club to do. I just want to get as much as I can, as many minutes as I can, as many starts as I can. So for me, the more the better, as far as I'm concerned.
What have you seen as the difference between the Rabo and now the Premiership? You've got that taste of it.
The Premiership is very physical. The Rabo is maybe a bit more kind of unstructured, a bit more kind of a bit more off the cuff. Premiership is there's still some exciting teams in there, which is good. I think the difference I've seen with the Premiership. The main thing I would say is that the competition is a lot fiercer in terms of there's a lot of teams that can beat a lot of teams on any day, whereas in the Rabo you probably tend to get your 4 or 5 banker teams that you're going to get your 5 points against. I don't really think that exists too much in the Premiership, to be honest.
You've got a 2-week break now, but it will lead nicely into Leicester Tigers, a massive game at Sandy Park.
Yeah, I mean it's it's another one of these basically. It's going to be at home, which is all the better for us as far as we're concerned.
Brilliant. Thank you, mate.